The Hound beats a man in a battle. When the next fight was drunk and late, Joffrey tries to kill him, but Sansa convinces him to make him a court jester. Tyrion gives his condolences to Sansa, but Joffrey is not happy, so she says that her parents were traitors and she is loyal to Joffrey. The council discusses the refugee issue and the upcoming winter. Cersei is not happy with Tyrion's presence, so he tells them that he has been declared Hand of the King. Joffrey's choice to kill Ned has brought a war upon them. We see a red comet in the sky. Bran and Osha dispute its meaning. Daenerys and a group travel through the desert. Her horse dies. Jorah is trying to get her to a safe location. She then sends out a few riders and also sees the red comet. Beyond the wall, the Night Watch arrives at Craster's house. He has many daughters which he marries. Jon wonders what happens to the boys. When Craster calls the man Southerners, Jon objects. He then says that Man's rider has gathered a large army and intends to attack the wall. Craster allows them to stay the night, but he says that he'll cut anyone's hand if he lays a hand on his daughters, and directs it to Jon. The Lord Commander is mad at Jon. He tells him to stay in line. We then see Dragonstone. A man runs towards a ritual. A woman in red gives a speech on darkness. The maester tries to stop it, but no one listens. The woman says that the ancient books mention a warrior who will draw a burning sword called Lightbringer from the fire. She calls Stannis Baratheon the warrior of light who must draw the sword from the fire. He then draws the sword and everyone kneels. The night is long and full of terrors. The maester tells Davos that Stannis Baratheon is surrounded by fools and fanatics that will lead him into a war he can't win. Stannis is aware of Cersei's children being born out of incest, as Ned wrote to him directly. Stannis doesn't want to join Robb Stark or his brother Renly Baratheon. The maester poisons his drink and then gives it to the woman in red. He bleeds and dies, but it doesn't affect her. Jaime is captive. When he tries to insult Robb, he shows him that he's not intimidated. Robb and everyone else know that Joffrey is a Lannister and that Jaime pushed out Bran. He will send Jaime's cousin for peace terms. Tyrion brought Shae with him anyway. He tells her that no one in King's Landing can be trusted. Baelish alludes to an allegory that there can be certain affections between brothers and sisters. He then says that knowledge is power. She commands the guards to seize him and slit his throat, but then stops them and says in response, "Power is power," and then tells him to locate Arya. Robb tells the Lannister boy that his sisters and his father's bones must be returned. Joffrey and Cersei must denounce their dominion in the north as they are now independent. These are the peace terms. Theon says that the Lannisters will deny the terms. They'll need ships to take over King's Landing. So Robb wants Lord Greyjoy's help, but his mother says that he's not trustworthy as his father had to stop his rebellion. When she wants to return to Winterfell, he says that he's sending her to Stormlands. She must negotiate with Renly Baratheon. He has an army of 100,000 men. As Joffrey is renovating the king's room, Cersei tells him to send out men to find Arya. When he says that his father had bastards with other women, she slaps him. He then threatens her if she ever slaps him again. We then see Jaina Slynt barge into Littlefinger's establishment. They then take out the girl who bears Robert's bastard. The child is taken and Slynt kills it in front of the mother. They continue to hunt down the bastards and brutally execute them. The armorer says that Gendry is going towards the Night Watch. The Lannisters try to hunt him down as well.